No sound recorded on my camera, so these pictures are silent. I haven't slept on the 8-hour flight or since. I never sleep when I'm travelling, so I don't notice the silence, the quiet of Tbilisi. Garlic buttered chicken, pretty girls in steampunk gas masks, wine flows and friends yell together in the street. The kind and beautiful precursor to a war.
Come and get me!
Tbilisi could be Tallinn or Sarajevo or any post-Soviet city. Strident obelisks of marquee hotels gird crumbling old town streets. There are statues of national heroes where Soviet monuments once stood. Hip cafes, shambling bodegas, spar franchises, fashionistas. But at night, on the streets, you see something different. You see hope. I'm here teaching a workshop and eating Georgian feasts and drinking wild wine. In the heart of the city, the barricades soldiers built around the parliament are rattling as young people strike them in rhythm. Could be 100, could be 200,000, who knows? Plastic helmets and N95s. Freedom Square seems like the centre of a revolution. At night, the water cannons are unleashed and the police loom and wait to attack until the parents and old people have gone home. The clips on social media all focus on this. Mad lads puttering firecrackers at cops guarding a stolen parliament. The beatings, the woman climbing through the shield wall, the elderly man surrounded by masked goons. But here, on the first night, I only see the power of people, tearing up the street to throw stones at water cannons, mothers and grandmothers, hand in hand with their daughters and granddaughters. A disabled man looking frightened, but out here protesting from his wheelchair. Friends singing around a fire they've made in the street. Bored cops texting. Journalists perched above them for the perfect angle. Everyone is waiting for the tension to ratchet, for the night to ripen, for more people to come, or for people to get tired of coming, for Europe or America or Russia to intervene. Georgia is a little smaller than Ireland, half as many people. It's as far to the east of Europe as we are to the west, 3 times closer to Baghdad than to Berlin. The people here worry we do not know or care. And it's true. Back home we know nothing of the loan sharks and the mass evictions that plague Georgia. The billionaire-funded Georgian Dream Party who've rigged the election and stopped Georgia's attempts to join the EU. The far-right Putinists who have banned gay marriage, adoption and any positive depictions of gay people. We've never heard of Georgia's most famous trans model, Keziria Abramidze, murdered by her boyfriend the day after these new laws passed. Alexander Laskarava, the journalist beaten to death by an anti-gay mob. Of polling booths where voters could not cast their ballot in secret in an election that Georgia's president calls a Russian special operation. We know little of this country whose language, religion and traditions were crushed by the Soviets, just as ours were erased by the English. A place whose people want so desperately what we have: peace, tolerance, freedom of movement. We owe it to them to watch and learn.